ASAP.
Sorry about that.
No worries. You can see in the photos that After School Activities Partnerships has 4 different initiatives. We have ASAP Chess, Debate, Drama, and Scrabble. And I'm going to talk a little bit about each of the initiatives in a little bit, but first I want to talk about how does our program really interact specifically with Parks and Recs. So we work with a large array of different out-of-school settings. So we work with libraries, rec centers, community centers, schools, charter, public, independent. And really what our program does is that we connect with engaging adults at each of the locations to help train and provide the materials and club coordination for you guys to run one of the programs. And so in this partnership model, we not only have trainings that provide curriculum, activities, materials such as chess supplies, Scrabble supplies, debate evidence packets, and drama activities. We also have these large citywide tournaments and events. And we can go back to this photo. You can see we have drama performance of the bilingual performance of Aladdin. You can see kids in the Scrabble and chess tournament, as well as 2 of our debate students competing. So we are across the city, and as I mentioned, libraries, rec centers, and schools. And so what we want to do is that we want to help you start one of our programs, and these are the next steps. So first, you want to identify a club leader. This can be a site staff member at your location. If you have a Parks and Rec staff member or yourself, I know I see some of our past Scrabble coaches on the call right now. As well as the opportunity to have volunteers. If you know someone in your community that's interested in volunteering, we can help them with the process of clearances. Occasionally, we also get volunteers to our organization that are interested in partnering with the location. So if you're interested in volunteering, we like to partner volunteers with the site staff because the volunteers might not necessarily have the expertise of working with a large group of students, but they might have the expertise of chess or debate or Scrabble or drama, and they can help partner with you. Those unfortunately are not guaranteed. Those really come as like a on-case basis, but it's a possibility as well to start your club. Once you have a club leader, they would attend an ASAP initiative training. So this is our new club leader trainings, and I'll send out this link in the chat in a little bit. But on the training schedule, you'll see that we have new club leader trainings, which are required to start a club. Those you'll receive the curriculum, the resources, equipment. And then we've also added some advanced trainings. So if you're interested in chess, but you're not really great at end games or need a little bit more strategy, we have these trainings available for coaches. With Scrabble, if you're really getting stuck on the 2-letter words or how to get those bingos, 7-letter words on the board, there's a training for that to help provide a little bit more guidance. Once you attend a training and get your equipment, then you'll be able to start your club. And then we encourage you to attend an ASAP event or sign up for a site visit. We have events throughout the month. This is just an example of our November upcoming activities. You can find them on our website as well. And then here are some the next upcoming chess, drama, Scrabble, and debate trainings. And again, you'll receive the curriculum, the resources, and the equipment through our program coordinators and managers to help get you guys started. So I'm going to pause here and leave it open for questions. And then if we have a little bit more time, I'll do a quick little Scrabble activity, or I can save that for the breakout room. Does anyone have any questions for me before I move forward?
So is drama still being offered through ASAP?
Yes, drama is still being offered. Drama, debate, chess, and Scrabble.
Okay, I might have missed it on that screen. I apologize. Okay, thank you.
No worries. Great. I just saw Ryan join the chat room. Good to see you again. So I'm going to do one quick activity before you go. This is just a sample activity for Scrabble. And if you've attended our new club leader training, you probably know the answers, but that's okay. So here in Scrabble, you receive 7 letters on your rack. So here's an example of the 7 letters that I randomly chose. And what I want you guys to do in this activity, it's called rack anagrams. I want you to look at these 7 letters, the H, C, A, E, E, T, and R. And I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to write as many words in the chat box that you can find using these letters, but don't press enter yet. So what I want you to do is rearrange letters. You can find words like tree, T-R-E-E. You could find words like 8, A-T-E. You can't use any of the letters twice unless they appear there. And if you find any of the words that use all 7 letters, it's called a bingo and you get bonus points. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys just a quick minute. Don't press enter. I want you guys to put as many words, you can type them in, separate by comma or space, and then we're going to see who the winner is. Okay, so start typing, but again, don't press enter in the chat box. And there are, I think, 5 bingos using all 7 letters. Give everyone 30 more seconds. Think about a friendly pet at home or something you like to do. There's a lot of verbs. All righty. So I want to encourage you to press enter and share what words you found. Awesome. Wow, lots of words. Great. I see, Jennifer, you got the first bingo of teacher. Wonderful. Kim, you found cheater, one of the other ones. Great. Awesome job, Steve and Larry. Yes. Oh, Falami, you got ache. That's a good one. I don't see Astros, but cheaters, I guess, is the same thing. So good job, Alex. Awesome. Wonderful. Yeah. So this is just a game called Rack Anagrams, and one of the many games that you would learn at the Scrabble training. Just ways that kids can identify words, utilize Scrabble as a building block for literacy and mathematics, because you're working with math tiles and points as well. So our 4 initiatives are chess, debate, Scrabble, and drama really work on specific skills like strategic thinking, great way of expression, building blocks of literacy. But not only that, we really focus on different types of social emotional learning in the club. You're really getting that sense of belonging and that teamwork and grit that the students get to experience through the programs. So we love working with Parks and Recs to help establish these programs. So if you have any other questions, I'll see you in the breakout room.
Thank you. Chuck, do you want to start for Girls Who Code?
Yes, I'm ready. Let me
Okay.
just share my screen. Can we see my screen okay?
It's loading.
Okay.
Okay, you're good.
Okay, well, hello all and welcome. My name is Juke No, and I'm a regional outreach coordinator at Girls Who Code. And I'm so thrilled to welcome you to today's session on essential equity-focused holistic practices for developing your coding programs, especially with Girls Who Code. And we'll be going more into detail on our holistic topics in the breakout rooms, but I want to give a brief overview on how Girls Who Code implements these topics. Before we get started, please sign in to the link at the top right-hand side of the screen using our case-sensitive event code once you've entered our QR code link. If you'd like to receive a copy of this presentation as well as resources we discuss, please go ahead and scan this QR code or send me an email, which will be on most of the slides on the screen as well. Girls Who Code is on a mission to close the gender gap in technology and change the image of what a programmer looks like and does. When we dive into the 5 essential equity-focused and holistic strategies for mindfully developing a strengths-based culture centered around connections, care, and empathy, utilizing core components directly from our club's program model. With the hopeful corporation of our platform technology today, will include some interactive activities to engage you directly in the tips and themes we cover. We'll wrap the next steps, including how you can brainstorm bringing our equity-focused programming to your community, as well as hopefully have time for a Q&A for a quick reflection afterwards. At Girls Who Code, we are an international nonprofit leading the movement to close the gender gap in technology and change the image of what a programmer looks like and does. Through our free and flexible computer science resources, we are building the largest pipeline of girls, non-binary students, and women to close the gender gap in tech. At Girls Who Code, one of our core values is sisterhood, and you are all part of that. As we start to think about addressing diversity, equity, and inclusion in coding programs, it helps to provide some context around why this is such a critical focus. The primary driver of our inclusive pipeline of future engineers, programmers, and technologists is in our club program. These are our 5 essential equity-focused practices that we live by at Girls Who Code, and also showcased as key elements of our club's programming. Our first one is sisterhood, where we incorporate community building activities. For example, we might ask, when and how will you incorporate community builders? Our next pillar is women in tech. So we will include relatable and inclusive representation by sharing the stories of successful women who we tend to not see as fully represented when we read our history books, when we read about cool inventions. Thus, we ask, when and how will you audit the representation of role models in your program? Who might be missing and who might be needing to represent next? Our next one, Girls Who Code projects connect students' learning to impact. And how can you connect your students' learning back to activism in their community? Next, we have stand-ups, which are community-based practices in which we elevate reflections to build a growth mindset. Thus, we ask our students, what are the life skills you hope to instill, and what questions can you still ask to encourage them? And finally, we have culture building, which cultivates strengths-based and inclusive culture. Thus, what processes or activities can we build to create an inclusive strengths-based culture? All you need to start a club space is technology and internet and someone to facilitate the clubs who is 18 years or older. We provide everything else you need. We support club logistics by providing flexible clubs meeting guides and virtual facilitation resources, along with student recruitment toolkits to help you recruit new club members. We also offer online training and tutorials to help you build your computer science skills and confidence as a facilitator. Whether you're hosting your club in person or virtually, no previous or prior computer science experience is necessary to facilitate nor to attend these clubs. And because we know community is essential to supporting you and your clubs, we're always just an email away and ready to answer all of your questions. We even help you build community among your club members through swag incentives, where you can earn t-shirts, notebooks, stickers for every club member in your club once you have 3 or more students enrolled. We'll also connect you with opportunities to participate in virtual events when available, such as panel discussions with employees from our company partners like Apple, Walmart, Disney, and so many others. Lastly, as a community partner benefit through our partnership with you, any clubs affiliated with the Philadelphia Heroes Fund will receive extra support and benefits, such as priority consideration for any high school students in your community into our summer programs and additional swag incentives, of course. As a reminder, Girls Who Code is here to help you every step of the way. If you have any questions about your individual club's application, please email me at the screen please email me at the email at the top of your screen. And like I said, sign in at the QR code link with our case-sensitive event code, and you'll get a copy of this presentation. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about how to join the Girls Who Code movement and implement equitable and holistic practices into your coding programs. We hope to have the opportunity to work with you and wish best of luck. And if you want to hear more about how to practically implement these holistic practices into your club's programming, I'll be talking more about them in the break room.
Can you hear me now? Yes. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm waiting for Brittany.
All right. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
All right. So
You're sorry,
Good a-
Caroline. I'm having. Hello?
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Brittany Laws. I am a community engagement specialist for Girl Scout of Eastern PA. I'm going to start the presentation off with a little video because who does not love to see such lovely girls engaging and learning and also Girl Scouting? Let me know. Does everyone see my screen? All right.
I wanted to become a volunteer because I wanted my daughter to be part of an organization that was girl-centered and girl-focused. And the Girl Scouts, to me, is the only organization that does that. We're teaching the girls that to be sisters to each other and to support each other and work with each other. And I think as a mom, that's one of the most important things that you can teach your daughter.
All right. And then with that being said, I'm going to go straight into my PowerPoint. So I have a question for everyone. What do you know about Girl Scouts? And I'm not into the typing, so please use your voice. Go ahead. Tell me what you know about lovely Girl Scouts. Anyone?
And I was a leader for a time years ago, and I thought that it was pretty organized, well organized. They sent us this booklet with a calendar of events, things that you could choose. So we enjoyed it. It was so much fun. I just felt that it was very planned out, you know, and very organized organization. And the girls loved it. They had a ball. So that has been my experience. Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate that. That is so good to hear. Anyone else?
Well, I do remember being a brownie, and I remember wanting to earn my badges and doing community service to earn my badges.
Mhm.
And also my best friends were Girl Scouts with me, so there was definite bonding.
See, friends forever, and that's where it starts. That's wonderful to hear. Now, I know there are some fellas on here. Fellas, don't be too shy. What do you know about Girl Scouts? Anyone? I will pick. I do have to hear a male's voice. Who am I going to choose?
What I've experienced with Girl Scouts is the troops are always really well organized.
Thank you so much. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting someone to talk about the cookies. I see everyone was avoiding that, saying I don't want to be that person. But yes, all those things and more is what Girl Scout is about. And I'm glad that you all had a positive interaction with our girls and hope to actually have more. So I will begin. So is my slide. All right, so I know it's a lot, but it will be brief. We're going to talk about what is Girl Scouts programming, our grade levels, the Philadelphia breakdown, Center of Community, community troop, and all the details that go
Right by the mirror, guys.
But we will also talk about other ways that rec centers can do community engagement with us, and where is your local community engagement specialist? So, what is Girl
Brittany,
Scouts?
Brittany, I'm not seeing your presentation on the screen.
Oh dear. Let me go ahead and zoom share. Okay. Let me go ahead and try real quick. I apologize for the delay. Let's try this. Is this working for everyone? We're good?
We're good. We're good.
All right, then let me go back a little bit. So, what is Girl Scouts? Okay, so Girl Scouts, as we know, is an international experience for girls, but your local Girl Scout of Eastern PA is the largest servant organization in Pennsylvania. We offer programs to girls K through 12. We are focused on leadership, pretty much helping girls actually be the best girl they can be. And as always, we focus on the 3 C's, which are courage, character, and confidence. So with our programming, everyone knows about badges, but here's the thing that you don't know. We actually focus our programmings on our 4 pillars, which are STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, outdoors, life skills, and entrepreneurship. How do you think they sell those cookies? These are the grade levels for our Girl Scouts. Now, for those who were brownies a long time ago, that was the first step in Girl Scouting, but we have extended it to Daisy, K through first. And Daisy is because our founder, Juliet Lowe, her nickname was Daisy. So in honor of her, our first step, K through first, and we even allow pre-K, is Daisy, followed by second and third, which is Brownie, fourth and fifth, which is Junior, Cadets, which is 6th through 8th, Seniors, 9th and 10th, and then our Ambassadors, 11th and 12th. Now, even though Girl Scout of Eastern PA covers 9 counties in Pennsylvania, we actually have a specialized team for the Philadelphia area. There are 5 specialists for Philadelphia who are on the grounds. We are in the communities, and we are Philadelphians ourselves. We live in these areas, and we are literally just a phone call away. I am community engagement number 4. I am in the Northwest Philadelphia area, but my counterparts are all over. Now, GSEP, Center of Community. So this is really how Girl Scouts is in the community. We have by family and troops, led by girls, volunteer, and parents, or by school and community, led by school school leaders, teachers, rec centers, hey, faith-based, and very many more. We even found that we are in libraries. By service unit, that is all of those community troops, such as the schools, the faith-based rec centers, and those traditional troops started by parents and volunteer, all under one service unit based upon their actual neighborhood. Then we go by region, which is Philadelphia, and then council-wide, which is once again our 9 county footprint. What is a community troop? Now, a community troop is where rec centers and Girl Scouts have crossed paths many a times. Please let me know just by thumbs up if you, or just put it in the chat if you have had a Girl Scout troop in your rec center or have heard of one housed in a rec center. For those who have not, a community troop is a troop that is led literally by community leaders. It's either the rec director, the staff, local nonprofit who wants to come in and assist. It's literally something whereas in it's not led by traditional standpoints, which is sometimes it's the grandmother who wants to lead her granddaughter's troop. Sometimes it's, you know, family oriented, and then it spreads out into the block. But this one is open to all girls. This one is in the community, and this one is ran by people, just random people who just want to give the girls a chance. Any and every girl spread out within a 5-mile radius from their actual community. So to start a troop, I'm not going to go too in detail. I'll leave that for the break room. But the first thing is, of course, be a member. And guess what, adults? 1 year free membership is what we are offering. Background clearances, of course. You meet with your local CES like moi and my fellow other beautiful ladies on my team. We'll help you with promotion and training. Trust me, we know leading a troop is not easy, but we're here to help you, and we will help you promote your troop as well as assist you with recruitment and your first meeting. And guess what? Every single girl that you recruit gets 1 year free membership, 1 year free Girl Scout membership, as well as you get 6 weeks of troop lessons. You don't have to think for 6 weeks. We got you covered. What are we offering? We are offering training and leadership roles, community connection to local leaders and managers, flyers and recruitment materials, assistant in planning and troop structure, 1 year free membership for adults and girls, and a staff member who will assist in community engagement and training, as well as materials. Now, of course, some of you are probably biting your nails saying, oh, a troop, me lead. Well, guess what? We are actually looking for other ways to actually work with rec centers as well. And all of these are already set to go. It's just whether or not you say yes, and then we can go ahead and get you in contact with the right person. We are looking for venues for Girl Scout events. We have a team that has events, but we just need venues to give about 50 to 100 girls in various neighborhoods an opportunity to have a Girl Scout experience. Meeting location, COVID's hit everyone hard. And a lot of our troops are looking for meeting locations, safe ones, because we all are not ignorant to how Philadelphia is. And rec centers, along with other community staples, are a safe haven for our girls. So we're also looking for meeting location, activity center, research center, and experience opportunities. Those are pretty much at an abundance, whereas in we can host an event at your center as well, whereas in maybe you want to do first aid, and maybe your rec center is a center where girls can come and actually earn their first aid badge. We will put the volunteers and everything in place, and we will even train your staff to assist as well. My last slide is, these are all the lovely ladies of Philadelphia. Kalila Burrell is our CS1 for South Philly, for all those in South Philly and West Philadelphia and Southwest. She is your contact. Kelly Richards for Center City and Northern Liberties. I am for those in Northwest, which is Alany, Oak Lane, Germantown, and Chestnut Hill, Roxborough. The list goes on, but all those on the upper Northwest side. Abby Fry for all of us, for all those in the North East section. And currently our regional mission delivery director, Karen Johnson, is controlling the North Philly area, for that is an open position, but she is a fearless leader with over a decade in Girl Scouting, our lovely director, Karen Johnson. And that is about it. Does anyone have any questions? And cookie season begins in January. That is the #1 question. It begins in January. And yes, you can email me if you would like to know the closest Girl Scout stand. All right.
Oh, thank you, Brittany.
No problem. I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing.
Okay. I think now we can break up into the breakout rooms. You can move in and out between the rooms, so just choose whichever room you'd like to be in.
So we, excuse me, so I think that, so we're using breakout rooms for the first time, fair warning. So if you didn't get a pop-up notice, then look down on the, in the more section of your menu there, and then you can see the rooms that we've created, which are for ASAP. And so that is Caroline, Girl Scouts, and Girls Who Code. So let's have you guys who are leading that go ahead and join those rooms. And then that's just a place to be able to ask more specific questions. We did have a couple people who had to jump off. And then I think that, yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Awesome, thank you.